Hi, everyone. My name is Todd Scattini, and I'm the CEO of H360. I'm a retired Army officer who served the United States for 27 years. I spent 2 tours in Afghanistan and in numerous countries in military diplomatic positions. I'm a West Point graduate, I'm a father, I'm a husband, and the creation of this company is an incredibly important part of my life's work. In September of 2019, Harvest 360 merged with and became a wholly owned subsidiary of Blue Diamond Ventures, where I serve now as the chairman of the board. I'm also an advisory board member at the Veterans Cannabis Project, which is a national nonprofit organization focused on gaining legal access for veterans to medical cannabis without infringing on their rights that they earned with their service to the nation. We know that this medicine saves lives, and veterans deserve full legal access to it. I'm also really proud to serve on the board of advisors for the Missouri Cannabis Trade Association, or MoCan Trade. I serve on the board for laboratory testing and manufacturing. At the heart of it, I think I'm a team builder, and I strive to be a compassionate and visionary leader, providing insight and direction into the cannabis industry. I believe we have a sacred responsibility to create the industry of the future, the industry that our children will inherit, and I take that very, very seriously. I've surrounded myself by exceptional teammates and colleagues. They are all leaders and experts within the cannabis industry. Our team also maintains a vast network of strategic partners and innovators spread across the country and around the globe. My core teammates and I are geographically dispersed across the United States in key legal states. The team at Harvest 360 includes my original co-founders of Harvest 360, Sebastian Nassau, who's our Chief of Operations based in Denver, Colorado, David Serrano, our Chief of Business Development and fellow veteran, working in both New York and New Jersey, and Josh Alper, who's our Chief of Strategy and the CEO of Blue Diamond Ventures, based in Michigan and covering Michigan and Illinois. And me, I'm based in the center of the country in Kansas City, Missouri, and probably the most unlikely medical cannabis state in the country, but what I still say is the best medical cannabis program in the country. We are supported by an exceptional legal expertise, a legal team of Clement Hayes and his crew at Block 45 Legal based in Denver, Colorado. They assist us with patenting and protection of IP and technology. And finally, our chief medical advisor is a fellow West Point graduate, Colonel retired Dr. Philip Blair, MD, based in Washington State, who is a globally recognized expert in CBD and cannabis research. What we do at Harvest 360, we specialize in writing and winning competitive applications for our clients. We focus mostly on veterans, women, and social equity applicants seeking to enter the cannabis industry, but struggle because of the high barriers to entry. We've written winning applications in multiple states, so we're a proven team. Our company wrote one of the 5 winning applications in the state of Virginia, arguably the most difficult state in the country to receive a license in to cultivate, manufacture, and dispense cannabis. We also wrote a winning application for a female-owned cannabis testing laboratory here in the state of Missouri. That company has now signed a licensing agreement with us and a know-how agreement with us, and we are leading the project management of their build-out and entry into the marketplace. We've submitted over 30 applications on behalf of social equity applicants in the state of Illinois for their adult use dispensary round, and we await good news on their progress while helping improve applications for other social equity applicants and hope that they can be entered into the lottery in Illinois. The second thing we do is we license and implement some of the most advanced technologies in the world into the cannabis operations across the country. 2 main examples of this I would highlight. First, our efforts with H360 Labs, also a wholly owned subsidiary of Blue Diamond Ventures. H360 Labs has developed a global partnership with the Waters Corporation, which is an 80-year-old American analytical testing corporation with a global presence. We are working directly with them to establish standardized testing of cannabis that we believe will be the key to facilitating research and development at a larger scale on of a global nature. In addition, we license solventless extraction technologies, equipment, know-how, and brands into other states. Currently, we are licensing the Colorado-based solventless extraction technology and Cushmaster's brand into the state of Michigan, and we're developing opportunities now across the U.S. to repeat this process. We also maintain strategic partnerships with industry leaders, such as Gronetics, one of the most advanced farm analytics and crop monitoring technologies in the industry today, and Cerna, another West Point-led organization that focuses on advanced HVAC systems for cannabis cultivations. We provide guidance and advice to legislators and lawmakers in the United States, in Puerto Rico, and in Europe. This is our why. At Harvest 360, we recognize that the relegalization of cannabis represents a true paradigm shift, of which the outcomes will be monumental, lasting, and far-reaching. We focus our efforts and we judge the success of our company's performance along 4 major lines of effort. These include 1, improving social justice and social equity within the cannabis industry. We believe that it is unjust to incarcerate human beings for the use of one of our oldest, safest, effective, and most economical medicines ever known. We want to bring this medicine back to the fore for the benefit of all mankind, and we believe that everyone should have access to cannabis and everyone should have the ability to cultivate this plant. 2, we maximize economic impact wherever we work. This is even more important today in the age of COVID. We believe that the relegalization of cannabis has the potential to improve the economic situation of so many, and that capital should be reinvested into communities that were devastated by cannabis prohibition and the war on drugs in general. And because of the prohibition of cannabis in the United States also extended to hemp, one of the staple crops of our founders, these impacts stretched into rural communities as well, where farmers for over 8 decades have been unable to cultivate hemp. Today, that is changing, and we are a part of that story. 3, improving sustainability. The advanced techniques being developed in the controlled environment agriculture space in cannabis today are absolutely incredible. In the cannabis industry, we focus on minimizing the use of electricity, water, nutrients, and other inputs, and we believe that the efficiencies developed in cannabis are interchangeable with the way we grow food. We believe that this will affect the way that we feed our planet and hopefully lower our carbon footprint by reducing the need for increased transportation of food products. Finally, our 4th line of effort is improving health and wellness, especially within the veteran community. The veteran community that I am a part of is in the middle of a serious health crisis that is characterized by elevated numbers of suicides, addiction, and overdose deaths. And our community is really a reflection of American society. So improvements made within the veteran community will likely be mirrored across our population. Since our company's inception, our goal has been to create the ideal research and development platform to allow us to look more meaningfully at cannabis as a medicine. We believe that we believe that cannabis is the basis for a revolution in medical affairs. We believe that cannabis is the basis for a revolution in medical affairs, and we have been working tirelessly to establish the team and the technology to support this in hopes of bringing better patient outcomes for veterans and for our society. We hope to see you all at the Cannabis Industrial Marketplace Virtual Expo the 9th and 10th of December. Enter through the Harvest 360 website for a 25% discount. Please follow me and Harvest 360 and Blue Diamond Ventures on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook as we curate the best of the American cannabis industry and expand our footprint and the positive impact of cannabis globally. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.